What is going on, guys? Um, Welcome to the DFS podcast. Today is February 6th, 7th. I'm sorry. It is a Wednesday. Just finished off a good 6-game slate on Fanduel. I didn't have such a good day. Let's see what happened there live. So, won a little bit of money, but wasn't profitable night, obviously. My best lineup scored 336, and this lineup, I just threw that off, but I wasn't high on this line for some reason. But the guy that I recommended my videos, Xavier, he was good. Chris Dunn, some of the Bulls was hard to play, but if you played some of those guys and Memphis guys, obviously you would have won some GPP. I mentioned that in my video too. It would be a sneaky stack, the Bulls and Memphis. It was just too hard to do though. I mean, it's a big risk, but it paid off. I should have put my balls out there and did that little mini stack and running back with a guy like Vooch or something, or even the Joker. The Joker went off, which is surprising me. I guess he stepped up because it's an important game. But yeah, a lot of good plays I had, as mentioned in my video, and I didn't play Vooch. I don't know. I went Capella, the guy that I didn't like in my video, because other podcasts I was listening during the day everybody was kind of high on it, and then I kind of like sold myself into playing him, which was a bad idea. I mean, I guess it wasn't entirely Capella's fault. He wasn't just getting the minutes, which was odd. They were just going small. What's up, chat? How you doing, bro? But yeah, man. Besides that, I had a good insight just going for what to do today, but it didn't fall into place, and especially with Ibaka getting ejected, that killed most of my lineup. And then AD, I had a couple of lines with AD, and he was off for another monster game, and then the injury happened, missed the glass. It was gonna happen. We all knew that was gonna happen because it's Anthony Davis. Sooner or later, he's gonna get hurt, and he got hurt there. But no, I'm happy that it was nothing that serious, because she looked like a little tweak, and he should be fine. Probably a week of rest. He should be back. But I mean, other than that, it's okay day. Well, tomorrow should be better. We have 5-game slate. I'm gonna go over it with you guys, position by position. There's a lot of good plays. I think I will play a lot tomorrow just because I like some of the games. 5-game slate is hard to play cash, so I won't be doing cash lineup for tomorrow, because my rule is 6 game and above is for cash. Other than that, it's really hard to do a cash lineup. So let's get into it. Just dive into one of those. Yeah, let's put an $8 one. Whatever, doesn't matter. All right. So we have all the totals out, so that's good too. So I'll jump back and forth with this and daily fantasy nerds projection. Brooklyn and versus Charlotte. First game up, 217 over under. Charlotte's paid by 7. This is a good game. Good game to stack if you guys want to. The total is not that great, but it's a competitive game for Charlotte. And Brooklyn bring the A game all the time. You've seen it happen. They're not like one of those tanking teams. They actually want to play, so that's a good thing. We got. Oh, I don't know why I went there, but anyways, position by position. Westbrook, 12,000. Westbrook is a great play tomorrow. I can't talk you off Westbrook. Last time they met, Westbrook went for like 77 points, something like that. I can go here and show you the history. He's projected to score 56 points tomorrow. Great matchup. It is Phoenix. He scored 72.8 Fanduel point last time they played. They played more than once, obviously, already. The last time The most recent one he scored really well. The last time he played 54, which isn't bad. So I mean, he get his way with the Phoenix. He's a great play. His price is 12. Definitely it's expensive, but I mean it's worth it because it is just Phoenix. I can see myself having probably like 50% of Westbrook tomorrow, just because of the matchup. So he's a great play tomorrow. I'm not gonna talk you off of that, even with the price. He is coming from 2 losses too, so you know they want to win this game, obviously. So he's gonna try extra hard to win this game. And Phoenix, they show up all the time too. They come out and play, man. Stephen Curry 9-9, he had one hell of a game. We all missed that because we just, I mean, it's the Warriors. It's hard to play any Warriors, but he did go off playing against San Antonio. I believe that's a division rivalry, so it's gonna be an intense game. Also, how much do I like Stephen Curry? Not that much, considering that AD got a price drop, which we'll go over that later on. But Stephen Curry isn't a bad play at 9-9. It's just coming from off a hot streak. You kind of don't want to jump on. You know, you just don't want to do that. Usually when the people have a good game, next day they don't have that same performance. Unless you're AD. But then again, look what happened to AD. So, but yeah, don't do it. Kemba Walker 9,000. The price is really expensive, but I do have a little bit of interest in Kemba tomorrow. He is at home in a game that matters to them. Like I said earlier, Brooklyn plays pretty fast too. The pace, the total is decent enough. Kemba has legitimately 50, 60 point upside. He hasn't done it much this year, obviously. The price we don't like, the matchup we love, and we like Kemba at home, so that makes him in play slightly, but you know, not somebody jumping out. But he is slightly in play. Also a good game stack if you guys are into that. Kyrie Irving, sorry, 8-5. This whole game I don't have much interest in. I mean we could play Kyrie for 8-5. I think that's cheap. At Minnesota, I think that's fine. It's just the pace. Let's see, the total 214. So it isn't great either. Probably the lowest. No, it's not the lowest. The Philly and Miami is the lowest. So it's second lowest total. Boston's by 1.5. So Vegas projected to be a close game. Because of that, I mean, I like Kyrie. If you think it's a close game, Kyrie should definitely put up a good game, maybe up to the 40, 45. So he's in play for that price. Not a huge upside, but I can see playing Kyrie tomorrow. I think he's fine against Jeff Teague. Jeff Teague is 7-4. I'm not gonna go there. Just not. Against Boston, it's a harder matchup for them. Effort Payne 7-3. I think Effort's in play also. Last time they met, F did pretty good. 53 Fanduel points. He was 7-2 when they played OKC. So he went off. Played 38 minutes. Shot poorly, 6 for 16. Shot 38%, but shot well on the free throw. Had 2 blocks, 2 steals. That helped a lot. 10 rebounds, 8 assists, 18 real life points. He was aggressive, and it's just Westbrook. So I mean, he's in play tomorrow. I like that off of him. And then we got Gordon Dragic, 6-7. I mean, he's continued to be cheap, but I don't know. He's just been Mr. He's been living on the 30 range so far. He could have a good game tomorrow. They played before. I mean, let's check the history just to be a little clear on that. They played a couple of times already. Yeah, 1, 2, 3 times already. And the most he's done is 33 Fanduel points. So it's a tough matchup for him, I guess. Because of that, he's safer on cash, but not really tournaments. So I'll stay away. Dejounte Murray, 6'5". I mean 6'5". His price is down against Golden State. He's okay. Just I'm not in love with it. Spencer Dinwiddie, 6'5". The usage has gone down, but the minutes is kind of still there. For that, he's pretty much cutting 5x the most. I don't see a 6x upside, so I'm not interested in that either. Definitely. Rozier's price is too high for me. Tyler Johnson, if you think he's gonna have another breakout game like last time, sure. He got the 3 steals and 1 block, and he was just hot that day. Everything was just falling for him. But his price is 5.2. We don't like that. I mean, I definitely in a slow pace matchup as value, I guess he's okay, but I'm not jumping there. Patty Mills 4.5, I'll pass. Tony Parker for sure pass. T.J. McCollum is always in play. At 3.8, he's cheap enough where he could be a good punt. Sean Larkin, don't even worry about that. Nothing down here for value that I see. That's it. I see a point guard. Definitely want to pay for point guard tomorrow. It seems like I don't see any good values so far. And if you're gonna pay up, Russell Westbrook is right on top of my list. Him, Elf, Kemba, and maybe Dragic. That's what I don't. And yeah, if I gotta pay down, the only option I have is T.J. McCollum. That's it. Shooting guard, we got Devin Booker. Phoenix at OKC. Let me give you guys the total for that. Phoenix OKC 228. So that's the highest implied total. OKC's favored by 10.5. I think Phoenix will cover. If Phoenix try, Phoenix can cover the spread, no problem. Let's see. Did they cover last time? Ooh, they didn't cover last time. No, yeah, they covered last time. If you give them 10, yeah, they covered last time. They covered the spread last time. So, but it is the highest total, so you're gonna have some interest in this game for sure. Some exposure to this. Devin Booker 8.2. Now we know OKC pretty good defense, especially if Devin Booker gets to see Paul George's defense. But it didn't seem like it mattered to him. Like, he still went off. People were afraid of that last time. I'm still, right now, I like Booker, but I don't like that much where, you have him everywhere. I probably have 25% of my lineup just because it's Devin Booker. He can just go off, And he's the top shooting guard option, too. So he might be super popular. If he is really chalked, then I would like him even less. Because any given day, shooting can do bad. And, yeah, 8.2 is one hell of a price also. D'Angelo Russell also had a great game last time out. But, it was just 40 Fanduel points. He was still priced kind of high. You wanted more out of him. Because of that reason, I don't think there's much upside left. So I'm okay. And Nicholas Batum is 7.3. I kind of like Nicholas Batum. I think they're going to try harder against a favorable matchup. He should do fine. Let me see if we have in the history. 30 fan point last time. But they kind of blew them out the water. That's why. Only played 32 minutes. I think he could do better tomorrow. The price is okay. I don't love it, but the matchup we like. So for that reason, he's in play. Andrew Wiggins. I don't like any Minnesota guys tomorrow, to be honest with you. Against Boston, it's a tough matchup. So it's almost a complete fade for me for the Minnesota side. Jaylen Brown, 5.2. Can't trust him. Dwayne Wade, 5.1. Is priced too expensive for his minutes. Chris LeVert is 5.1. He's still considered a good punt because he has 40 points upside. We've seen that. But 5.1 is a little bit expensive, but still, there's upside to be made. If he gets the minutes, if he gets hot, coach will put him out there. You know the story. Marcus Smart, 5,000. I think it's too expensive. Danny Green, 4.8 is interesting, but I don't like it. JJ Redick, 4.8. Not when Bellinelli's there, so yeah, we cut into his minutes and stuff. I can't do it. Man, shooting guard is awful right now. Jamal Crawford 4.3. I can't do that. Mono, no. Bellinelli 4,000 is kind of too expensive. Man, Shaquille Harrison, I don't know who he is. That makes it even harder. But he getting mints though. But he's not doing much with it. So pass. Toy Daniels, 3-6. He's a good punt if he gets hot, but that's a straight punt. Now Nick Young is interesting. I don't know if you get the news or not. Probably won't. It's the last game. Yeah, you probably won't get the news. But if you do get news that he will start or something like that for Iguodala, that he's in play, it's either him or more Caspi because Iguodala is ruled out. So that's another value that we might get to play. I don't see anything else down here. Trevor Graham, you suck. Let's see, TLC, garbage. Malik Monk, there's a lot of talk about Malik Monk. Hornets are short on point guards. He plays point guard too. If he somehow gets 20-30 minutes, I mean, he's interesting. But he was just coming off of some injury from a car accident, so they just kind of ease him in. But if you hear in the news that he's gonna get like regular 30 minutes or something, he's in play tomorrow. And that's it. Their shooting guard. Next, we got Kevin Durant. Big discount, 9.8. I mean, that's really cheap for Kevin Durant. Like I said, and Stephen Curry is 9.9. So if you're gonna play any Golden State Warrior, I suggest Kevin Durant. I just think he just has more upside than Stephen Curry to me. Just because he can grab more rebounds, stuff like that. He can do more. Talent-wise, I think he can do more. But yeah, man, 9.8 is pretty cheap for Kevin Durant. So I kind of like him tomorrow. It's kind of hard to fit him in, but we'll see. PG-13 at 8.9. He's all right. I don't love it. Obviously, I love the matchup, but I feel like if you're gonna play Westbrook, it's kind of hard to play PG-13. They don't correlate well. If you're not playing Westbrook, then definitely play PG-13 because you want to have some exposure to the game, and that's how I take it. Well, TJ Warren 6'5", I think he's fine. We definitely don't like PG-13 guarding him though. I think last time he guarded TJ Warren and TJ Warren did bad. So I mean, for that people are kind of scared, but I mean, I like the guy. He cuts to the basket so well that those easy buckets for him all the time. But Paul George played pretty good defense, so that takes me off him a little bit. DeMar Carroll is pretty safe for cash. If you guys playing cash, he's just lock him in. He's always living in the 30 range. He gets his even with this 28 minutes. So minutes went down a little bit, I guess, because the other guys are back. But he still gets you there. Like he's shooting really well. Yeah, 30, 33. That's safe for cash, man. 5x. Kyle Anderson, I'm not gonna go there. Slow mo at 6'2". I'll pass. Josh Richardson 6,000. I feel like it's too expensive against a slow paced team and everything. I just don't like the matchup. Not jumping out. Robert. Oh damn, he did good. 2 blocks, 2 steals, 22 penalties. He was shooting good. Okay, I see. He's stepping up his game. Maybe, yeah, he's in play. If he's shooting better, he's in play. We know he hasn't been shooting better. He's been throwing duds out there lately, but I guess he had one good game there. I think I'm not going to chase it, but I gave him some consideration, knowing that maybe he's shooting better now. So he's all right. Plus, Philly got a lot of guys now that are in rotation. It gets annoying because all that's a new addition. Bellinelli, Ursan Sylvia is in play too. It's just, it muddy whole situation up, man. I don't like it. Belichick, 5'3". Everybody was locking this guy in because Butler's out, but this kind of matchup, I don't like it. So I'll pass. Josh Jackson, I could punt on. He did well last time. He won't be facing like Paul George's defense, so. I mean, he's okay. He did great last time out. Last time they played too, he got like 30-something Fanduel points. So you can't hate on the guy. Get to the line a ton. But he was value last time. Damn, he was cheap. Okay, so 57 Fanduel points. He got 36 Fanduel points. I'm on 5,700. He got 36 Fanduel points last time. He was more expensive last time, but he managed to do like 6x. So he's in play for sure, as a value. Justin Winslow, I think I'm off this train. Alan Crabb for 8. I guess if you think he's gonna get hot. Jason Tatum 4.7 is so cheap. I mean, that's screaming out to play him, but he doesn't get the minutes, so I can't do it. Price is good, but minutes is not there. Jeremy Lamb continue to like do 5x. Yeah, like he lives in the 20 range. As far as fantasy points wise, not a lot of upside, which sucks because he has talent, but I don't know why. Not that aggressive, I guess. Iguodala, like I mentioned, game time decision. I think he's already ruled out. It's also doubtful. We have to pay attention to this, but if he's out, there's some value that opens up. Not great value, but a value that you probably need to fit in Westbrook. Rudy Gay, 4.3. I don't love it. Joe Harris, 3.8. He's always a good punt. Could get hot. If he gets hot, then he'll pay his prices. If he doesn't, then he doesn't really kill you. But you kind of want him to get hot to pay that price off. MKG. Now this guy, I'm a little confused because I don't know why his minutes is trending down so bad. Maybe he's hurt. I can't imagine him playing 14, 18 minutes because this guy starts for them. Usually, he's a pretty scrappy player. And to see him at 3.7 and not that kind of minutes, I mean, damn, it's hard to play. But I might punt on him because I like him in the beginning of the year. Won me some good money. 3.7 is pretty cheap, so I might have some lineup with him in it. Not a whole ton. I don't love it, but yeah. And it's MKG at 3.7. I feel like it's kind of cheap, and I feel like maybe something's wrong with him. Maybe he's better now. Maybe his minutes ticks up. Who knows? But it's a good gamble. Dante Cunningham, no. Hutis, no. Corey Brewer, I would definitely ride this guy again. I have no problem going back here. If you watch the game, you watch all the announcement, they want this guy to be part of the team more in the rotation, to do more. He got 23 minutes last time. I mean, they pretty much just got killed by the Rockets, obviously. But he was the only one that's like aggressive. Like he was the only one with some energy play, and I'm pretty sure coach like that. He just got to fit in more with the team. The team just got to trust him a little bit more, I guess you can say. Because other than that, man, I like him. They're gonna need him down the stretch for defense and all that. Definitely, I like Corey Brewer. I'm gonna ride him at 3.5 until his price goes up a little bit. I think he has upside as a punt, as a GPP play. I think he's safe for me. Looking down here, there's nothing else. Oh yeah, Amari Caspi. Like I said, he might be a good value play if Iguodala's out. Okay, next we got Ben Simmons, 8.8. Ben Simmons. People don't like to play him, but he gets you 40 Fanduel points or up. That's what he does. Okay, did bad in Miami the last time they played. Did great Miami a few weeks back. 55 Fanduel points. You see, 43 Fanduel points. Like this guy is consistent at 40 Fanduel points. Not a ton of upside though. After that, 8.8. It's almost a safe cash game play to me, not a GPP play. LMA 8.2 is definitely a GGP play, but his floor could be like 30 or 25. We don't know what kind of LMA we get. I assume he step up for this game because it's the Warriors, but the Warriors play pretty good defense too, so we'll have to see. With Paul Gasol out, I think, so LMA is a little bit more interesting. So I like him a little bit tomorrow. Draymond Green at 7.7 is so cheap that You just can't turn it down, man. 7-7. That's cheap. It's Draymond Green. Now, here's something you guys need to know about Draymond Green. He's one technical away from being suspended. I can probably see him getting suspended tomorrow, getting tossed out of the game. I don't know. I just have a hunch. So, well, anytime you play Draymond Green, you carry that load, that risk. Like he can get ejected because he has a hot temper. He likes to yap at the ref all the time, and the ref are like super sensitive nowadays. You see what happened to Ibaka. Like, I mean, just be careful. Anytime you play Draymond Green, you carry that risk. So don't ever lock Draymond Green in anything. He has that risk to get tossed out, man. Carmelo Anthony is too expensive. All he does is shoot. Even if he shoots well, he doesn't hit value. 23 points, and that's all he really did. Like, doesn't fill the chart. So he's not a good DFS player. Good player, but not a good DFS player. So we're good with that. Taj Gibson 5'6" is something to be interesting, but I don't even like it because it's Minnesota versus Boston. So I'm gonna stay away. If you got balls, you can stack this game up, but this is one of the games that I would happily say no to. Oh, did they? Okay. The chat said that they took one of his technical away. But even still, he can still get tossed out, man. I mean, it's Draymond, man. We've seen Draymond get tossed out plenty of times and ruin a lot of people's lineup all the time. Marcus Morris, the 4.9, I think he's cheap. I think he's going to play tomorrow. I'm fine with that. I don't play a lot of Boston, but when their prices like that, and I know that they are aggressive and can actually hit value most of the time. Like, you know, he can hit value most of the time. Like, not like Jaylen Brown and Jason Tatum. So he's okay. He's in play. Kalo Lynn at 4.6 is in play too. I'm fine with him. Marcus Chris, if you got balls, play it 4.6. This guy, if he gets in foul trouble, you're done. But if he gets hot, plays well, then he'll definitely pay that price off. Burton, he might see some win tomorrow, 4-4. But I don't trust any Spurs. To be honest with you, it never turned out well for me when I played Spurs. Sorry guys. Even LMA screwed me, so that's how I feel about the Spurs. Frank Kaminsky 4.3. He's all right, but I think that's too expensive since Martin Williams is back and everything else. But you got a good matchup, so you don't know which one to go off. I definitely like Frank Kaminsky back coming off the bench because, you know, that's where he gets more involved instead of in the starting lineup because he gets less usage in the starting lineup. Ersan 4.3. How many minutes is he playing over there, man? Okay, up in the 20s. 4-3, can't like that. That's really no upside. James Johnson, he's in play. You don't know what kind of James Johnson you will get tomorrow. If he's aggressive, then he'll pay that price off. David West, arm, but there's not much value that opens up for him, so it doesn't really matter. The Airbender 3.9 is always a punt option. The Airbender can always go off for 30. You never know with Airbender, but most likely he doesn't. It's just, yeah, it's the Airbender, man. These 3.8, nah, I don't love it. The Gorgeous Dong 3.8, no. Luke Babbitt 3.5. Are they actually playing this guy? Luke Babbitt, you're funny. You got a funny name, Luke Babbitt. Bam is always interesting. If Whiteside suck, Bam takes over at 3.5. He can pay the price off. That's it. That's it there. Power forward. Not a lot to like down the value, honestly. Besides some of the Miami guys. Definitely Ronald Hollis is in play. I don't know if I mentioned it or maybe I skipped him, but 5.3, he's in play because he's getting in the minutes now. Okay, center we got Cat 10-4. He's a P. He can just, I don't know what kind of cat you would get tomorrow. Sucked today. Oh no, played last game. They sucked. Had plenty of rest. I'm pretty sure. They need his offense, but it's Boston, so I don't love it. Probably stay away. Price is too expensive. Joel Embiid price down 9-8 against Whiteside. What's his track record? I think he owns him, right? Embiid. Okay. No, he does. He does really bad. He's trending down, so I don't love it. Can't do it. Dwight Howard, I can play tomorrow because center against Brooklyn is a thing, and Dwight Howard should eat tomorrow at 8-4. Price is good. I hope he's better. I know he wasn't feeling so great because of the rib thing, and he still fought through it and play. That's why you see his game wasn't so great like the last 2 games, 25, 23 minutes. But I think he's feeling better. Played 30 minutes in Philly, got 46 Fanduel points. 8-4 against Brooklyn. He got a ton of upside left. I don't mind him. If I'm paying him for center, I think he's be my number 1 option if I'm paying up. Second would probably be Steve Adams with the Phoenix. He's fine. Whiteside is just, I don't know, man. You don't know what kind of Whiteside you're going to get. So, like, if you play bad, he get benched and you're screwed. So, be aware of that. But 7,000 is cheap where you can take a gamble on 1 or 2 lineups. I'm fine. He won't be in the main lineup. That's hard to do. If you're playing more than 1 lineup, yeah, you can probably throw him in there. Al Horford 6'6", it's pretty cheap. Against Cat, he's all right. Paul Gasol is out. That means King Jeffrey is in play, but even that I don't like because Golden State just center die at Golden State. I mean, Golden State play really good defense against centers. Jarrett Allen 4'9", he's a good punt. Don't love it. Greg Monroe, if you know he starts or play, then he's good for value for sure. But you don't know that either. I think he'd be too slow for Cat, so you might not see him. Tyson Chandler 4'3". If he plays, I think he's a decent value. Or Alex Lynn. We don't know who's gonna start. My guess is probably Tyson Chandler starts and Alex Lynn sit on the bench, which is weird. I don't know why they didn't want to develop Alex Lynn because they're not playing for anything. Just might as well develop your young guys, right? But it's Phoenix. King Jeffrey, like I said, he's good value if you think he stands a chance. Even if he doesn't, 3'9", I mean, he should be able to at least pay off his value, his price. So I mean, he's fine for that. But you want him 10x. You know what I mean? I don't see him 10xing, but I think he'll pay off that price. So he's all right. Like I said, center against Golden State is not a good thing. Down here, Codizera is a good option too. Good punt. Let's see. Brooklyn, 16 minutes. Nah, didn't do so well. Never mind. Not enough minutes. I take that back. I retract that statement. And then that's really it. A 5-game slate, guys, tomorrow. Yeah. First take. I definitely love Phoenix and OKC. That's gonna be super chalk. San Antonio and Golden State should be interesting. There's some play there we can do. I mean, you're gonna need somebody there. I think that's because it's a late night hammer too. Guy like Kevin Durant could easily go off tomorrow if they play hard. He's cheap enough where you might want to have some exposure to him too. And Draymond Green, like I said, he's super cheap. Boston and Minnesota is one game I can probably just scratch off. Philly, Miami, I think it's a little bit better than Boston, Minnesota. Brooklyn and Charlotte. This game, I mean, it's definitely a good stack game. Like, take your chance and stack some of these guys up, and then run it back with maybe a Westbrook or something, if you can, or one of the Golden State guys, because this game could easily be the winning game lineup. I mean, it's gonna be competitive. So I like that a lot too. And the prices on the Brooklyn guys are pretty fair, where you can fit a lot of guys in. And that's it, guys. Good luck in your tournament tomorrow. The usual, guys. Like, subscribe if you're new, and be sure to follow my page. I do lineups and I post them up. Tomorrow there won't be any cash lineup. I don't do cash on like 5 games late. That's just my rule. I'm gonna stick to it. And yeah, good night.